So Chuck was wondering why you use a mix bus instead of just putting plugins on the master fader.
Oh yeah, so that's a great question. That's a Pro Tools specific issue. The master faders in Pro Tools are pre-fader, pre-plugin. So like if I pull the fader down, if I want to fade out, like it's like Michael Jackson's song, I'm pulling the fader down, it's actually affecting the level going into the plugins above it. It's really, really weird, really dumb. So I actually create an auxiliary track in Pro Tools and call it Mix Bus and put my plugins on that because it operates the way a master fader, in my mind, should operate.
Sure.
Plugins first, and then the fader is just adjusting afterwards.
I find myself doing that as well, just having my own like auxiliary bus for master fader stuff. But is that something that you might do for, say, if you're working Logic, GarageBand, anything else?
I don't know because I think in Logic and some of the other DAWs they don't work that way. It works the way you think it would, where the plugins come first, and then because all the other tracks, the signal goes through the plugins, and then the fader just adjusts the balance of that. It's not adjusting what's going into the plugins. So I don't. It's just
very interesting. I wonder.
I think it's different too with the way it sums it and reports like clipping and stuff. It's slightly different on the.
I could see that.
But I don't know. That's kind of why.
Correct, and that's another thing real quick that I do in Pro Tools is I have another master fader here I call submix. This master fader is actually monitoring what's happening on the way to my mix bus.
Oh.
So I could see if there's actually clipping on the way to the mix bus. If my plugins are turning it down, I may not see the clipping.
Yeah.
But having a master fader set to this actually
Now, if you
Yeah,
were
we had
to,
someone wondering that too.
if you were to bring that fader down, because that's not something that I use in my workflow, but I think I might start doing it now.
Yeah.
If you bring that highlighted tracks fader down, does that affect the input to your top-down mixing?
Yes. So if everything's getting louder, I could just pull this guy down. And it will affect everything going into these plugins.
Fantastic. I'm going to start to, you just set you create a new master fader and set the listen to the input bus?
Exactly.
Awesome.
It's going to save me so much time.
Oh, I know.